In Cupertino, California, the man behind Apple is gearing up for a brand new day. While you're lost in your dreams, he's about to shape the future of tech. Today, we're taking you inside his daily routine, a blend of discipline, focus, and simple habits that have made him the leader of the world's most valuable company. Get ready. This is a day in the life of Tim Cook. At 3:45 in the morning, when most people are still tucked in bed, Tim Cook's eyes snap open. No hitting snooze. Just straight to action. His first move? Grabbing his iPhone set to silent on his nightstand. Why? Because every day he's flooded with 500 to 600 emails. Sometimes even more. It's the time of day I control the most, Tim says. I can shut out the world and zero in. He spends an hour sifting through emails from customers and employees, from stories of how the Apple Watch saved lives, to complaints he reads himself to keep his finger on Apple's pulse. With a coffee in hand and his MacBook fired up, he dives into overnight sales reports, because every number matters. At 5 a.m., Tim swaps his keyboard for dumbbells. He heads to a private gym, far from the eyes of his employees. Here, no phones, no distractions. I'm a fitness junkie, Tim admits. Working out keeps my stress in check. For a solid hour, he zeroes in on strength training, weights, resistance, and a trainer pushing him to go harder. Classic rock blasts through his AirPods, because even Apple's CEO needs a little extra kick. At 6 a.m., Tim heads home for a no-fuss breakfast. Nothing fancy. Kashi cereal with no sugar, unsweetened almond milk, and sometimes scrambled eggs with turkey bacon. It works for me, he says with a grin. Then he hops in the shower, slips on a classic blue shirt, jeans, and he's good to go for the day. At 7 a.m., he's off to Apple Park, always the first to roll in. At 8 a.m., Tim's already at his desk in the heart of Apple Park. Here, the pace never slows down. He splits his morning between meetings with product teams, marketing, and execs. His meetings are the stuff of legend. They can stretch up to 6 hours. Every question he asks is razor sharp, every decision calculated. Because for Tim, leading Apple isn't just a job, it's a mission. At noon, Tim takes a break, but he doesn't step away from the team. He eats at Caffè Macs, Apple's cafeteria, right alongside his employees. Unlike Steve Jobs, who dined only with his star designer, Tim loves everyone's company. His go-to, fish, rice, or chicken. Simple, healthy, no hassle. I don't cook, he admits on the Table Manners podcast. Caffè Macs is awesome. In the afternoon, Tim dives headfirst into Apple's future. He uses every company product. iPhone, iPad Pro, MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, even the Apple Vision Pro, to catch Ted Lasso in creative meetings. He reviews prototypes, tracks trends, and tackles more emails. Apple Intelligence, Apple's new AI, helps him summarize lengthy emails, saving precious minutes. It's been a game changer, Tim says. Every second counts. At 6:30 p.m., Tim's among the last to leave Apple Park. He grabs a dinner from Caffè Macs, usually fish, and unwinds. Sometimes he reads on his iPad or catches a college football game, his true passion. By 8:45 p.m., he's in bed, ready to catch 7 hours of sleep. Because tomorrow, it all starts again. But not every day is the same. On Fridays, Tim usually works from home because, as he puts it, the office is empty, and that's just bleak. On weekends, he swaps meetings for hikes, biking, or climbing. He often heads to national parks to unplug. I love being outdoors, he says. It's how I recharge. Tim Cook's routine isn't magic. It's a set of methods that paved his road to success. To stay in control, he carves his day into strict time blocks, like a chess master plotting every move. A technique that helped him revolutionize Apple's supply chain before stepping up as CEO. Tim Cook reads biographies of leaders like Martin Luther King, searching for inspiration to lead with purpose, and always keeps a book on his iPad to learn something new. In meetings, his secret weapon is active listening, jotting down every idea or critique, because he knows details make all the difference. And here's a fun fact. While hiking through national parks, he listens to country music. Says it reminds him of his Alabama roots and keeps him grounded. Success isn't just what you do, Tim says. It's how you make every moment count. You don't need to be a genius to try his habits. Start small. Block off 25 minutes for a distraction-free task. Jot down an inspiring idea every night. Or play your favorite song to recharge your energy. Ready to build your own routine? Tune in to our next episode and discover the routine of another leader who's changing the world.